Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have come on today to show my project share, and this is the items that I got from the lovely Christine, who is Life with Christine here on YouTube, and it's in conjunction with the Country Creational Swaps. And you would have seen the video that I did showing the items that Christine sent me, and I had to make something from them. So Christine sent me on 10 items. So I had a pair of ballet pumps, there was some flowers. I have them over here to the side what I've left. So I had some of these flowers, I had some bling trim, I had some pom-pom trim, this beautiful white soft pom-pom trim. I had some like peachy pink trim, and I had some of this kind of light coffee coloured ribbon, and I had of course the ballet pumps. I had some lilies with stamens coming out of the top, and little bows, tiny little bows. I was trying to remember the 10 items. So they're the items that I got from the lovely Christine. And then of course I was allowed to use 10 items myself, and I think actually I only ended up using 7. So yeah, I wanted to come on and show you what I've done with them, and I absolutely adore them. I think they've come out really pretty, and you know, something which I haven't done before. So what I first did was I altered the little ballet pumps, and these are just the sweetest little things. So these are my ballet pumps. They're absolutely gorgeous, and look how incredibly they're just tiny, absolutely tiny. And they look small but bigger now since I've kind of, you know, puffed them out, but yeah, they're incredibly small. So the first thing that I did was one of my items that I used was this very fine lace. So I just have a piece there left over to show you. So that was one of the things that I used, and I covered the whole ballet pump in that lace. Then what I did was I covered over that then again with wedding applique the whole way around the shoe, apart from the base. I didn't put appliques on the base. So you can see it here, absolutely gorgeous wedding appliques, just incredibly stunning. And I believe I got this applique off the lovely Belinda Coombs. It's just incredibly stunning, beautiful applique, which I literally adore. And I just thought, you know, I really had to go all out when it came to these little pumps. And then what I did was I put some of the crochet trim around the top of the shoe. I put the little tiny, I don't know if you can see it, I can hold it up a bit close, the little tiny little bows, the little pearl bows that Christine had given me. So that was one of the items. And then here on the side you can see the pink lilies with the stamen sprays coming out of it. So I put those on the front. On the inside what I did was I actually stuffed it with old book pages, because I wanted them quite stiff. First I had done them, I'd started doing them with you know, like stuffing, toy stuffing, but I couldn't get, you know, the proper shape. They kept them kind of slipping down to me, and I wanted them quite sturdy. So I ended up using book paper, and then just covered it in this cream satin material on the inside, just very roughly with the inside material. And then across the actual straps of the ballet shoe, I put on these flat back peach pearls. So this was one of the items that I used. So that was the second. So the first item was the lace. The first one was the lace, sorry. The second one was the appliques, and the third one was the pearls. So that was 3 of the items that I used. And then when I turned them around to the back, just up the kind of bridge part of the little ballet pump, I put the flowers that Christine had put in the package, and the little satin ribbon that was also in the package. I just made into a bow and put that almost kind of on the heel part there of the little shoe. So they are my little ballet pumps. I think they're absolutely adorable, and of course I have a pair, and they are just incredibly sweet. I just think they're just adorable, literally adorable. And you can see there by the size of my hand how incredibly cute and small they are. And I was so thrilled to be able to do a pair of ballet pumps. I've wanted to do them for absolutely ages, but you know, never really kind of got around to it. So thank you, Christine, for pushing those into the package. And then the other items that I got from Christine, I didn't use them on the ballet pumps. What I did was I made two other small little projects out of them, because I wanted to use up all the bits and pieces. So then I made this really, really puffy tulle. I'll just move this out of the way, little ballet pumps out of the way. Tulle flower. So it's really, really puffy and really, really big. So yeah, I made a giant tulle flower out of the tulle material that Christine had sent me. Then I put some dangles down of the pom-pom trim and also of the ribbon because I had some left over. And then one of my own items that I used was this giant Bartle cap. Excuse me. And I also used an image on the inside of the cap, and I put some glossy accents on it, if you can see there, just to age it up slightly. And then on the back, I put on one of these pins, the little hair grip pins, so it can be pinned onto something. So yeah, so on this actual item I used 1, 2, 3 of my own items again on this, along with the items that Christine had sent. So that was my second little project, and I really wanted to kind of use up the end of the tulle and, you know, more of the flowers and the ribbons, and I hadn't used the sequins, the pink sequins and anything else. So what I did was this tiny little bag. So it's just the end of the tulle that I had left over, and down the sides I have put the sequins and the pom-pom trim. I tied it up the top with the organza ribbon and put one of the little flowers, and I've just filled it up with some rose scented potpourri. So yeah, so I ended up making 3 projects out of it, and yeah, as I say, I think I only ended up using was it 6 I said items? Yeah, I had the flat back pearls, I had the applique, I had the Bartle cap, so that was 3. The picture was 4, the clip was 5. The underneath lace was 6, and the satin material was 7. So I ended up using 7 of my own items, and yeah, I've used up all of Christine's 10 items within the projects. And yeah, I have a small few bits and pieces left over there from Christine, so I can use that on a different project. So yeah, really, really enjoyed it. So I hope you like my little projects. As I say, the ballet pumps are just, oh, I literally love them. Literally love them. I think they're absolutely so incredibly sweet. And of course my tulle flower, which I think is adorable as well. And I just thought the little girl, you know, to go with the little ballet shoes was just adorable. And of course my little organza bag, little tulle bag that I've made out at the end of the bits and pieces. So yeah, that's what I've done with everything. I hope everybody likes it, and I hope you like them as well, Christine. I know Christine was very excited to see what I was going to do with the items that she sent. So ladies, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thanks everybody for watching, and of course for your continued support and the lovely comments that everybody leaves on my videos. And yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye bye.